Alright, welcome back to Pawpaw, Sammy, and ALYBUG. Today, I'm going to talk to you about worm towers. They serve a multiple use. You put that in your garden and put your compost in it and your table scraps, and the worms come in and out. They'll come in and eat and go back out in your garden. And what you're doing is you're making your own compost in your garden. You can use the pipe with the hose, which you can buy, or you can take a bucket like this with hose. Put it, sink it in the ground, throw your table scraps inside, close it back, and the worms will go in and out. Not only do we feed the worms, and you have a worm farm in your garden, it will compost, put compost in your garden and worm castings. Also, deep roots. Water, keep it down. The water goes down here, and the roots go down to the water. You're deep rooting in plants, which means they'll grow faster and stronger. You can use the bucket, you can use the pipe, you can take anything like this, knock holes in it with a drill, it don't matter. Cut slits, because worms can get through little bitty slits.
Yeah, they can.
And you can sink this. The trick is, you need to cover it. In other words, once it's in the ground, lay something over it. Might be a piece of towel. Cut you a piece of cardboard and drop it down. The worms eat the cardboard too. So you compost in the cardboard, you cover a compost in your garden. Now, what else? Now, the trick is, if you're a gardener, the odds are you got a shovel. So you might want to use the shovel to dig the hole. You might want to use your little garden trowel to dig the hole. Or you might want to use the post hole digger to dig your hole. The hole itself shouldn't be the biggest problem. Or finding the material, really. Because I have pipe all up in here, and I'll make them pretty regular sometimes. Okay, come on, babe, let's go look at the garden. Okay. Years ago, when I first set this bed up, this was my worm towers. 4 of them. See the holes in them for the worms to go in and out. Okay. So then I set up automatic waterer. Well, I needed something to hold up the frame. So what did I do? Like any redneck, I poured concrete and set this on top of it. So that now, this is the waterer. And that supports the water. But now my worm towers over here, I have them all through my blueberries. I have these down in there. I got 3 in this particular bed. I have 2 in that short bed. I drop kitchen scraps, eggshells, coffee grounds. I just drop it down in there and wet it down, keep it wet. And your worms will come in, eat, come back out. They are actually making little tunnels for the water to penetrate. And it keeps it hydrated, and the more worm poop they put in there, the more it retains moisture. It's like peat moss. It retains moisture. So you'll wind up with a mighty fine bed over a period of time. Look at that. That's my blueberries. That's my blueberries. I got my blueberries out front. These were bought local. They also worm towers and deep rooters. I imported these from Arkansas. I imported it, they were given to me. And I brought them here. There's my worm towers. And well, worm towers and deep rooting for the water. Blueberries don't like staying in water, but they like moisture. So that's why you see those. I don't water the plants. I come here and I fill those pipes up. And I keep filling them up until the water stops and stays up. And I leave. And over a period of 3 or 4 days, it just eases right on down in the ground. Now, I cover my worm bins, my big ones. But the small ones, I usually just throw the scraps in there and wet them and forget about it. And the worms love it. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And one more detail before I go. I'm fixing to do a video on the towers and prepping your garden. You need to prep it now. Even if you don't plant next year, prep it. Wait 2 or 3 years and plant, and your ground's in great shape. Prep it.